Hello, my dear friends. I am Saurabh, and today we are going to discuss an interesting story, The Golden Touch, written by N. Hawthorne. Friends, I have made these notes only for you to understand this story properly, so I hope you will understand this story very well. So, first of all, we are going to discuss some points which are related to our writer, means N. Hawthorne. Okay, friends. So, without any further delay, let's start the story. So, friends, The Golden Touch, written by N. Hawthorne. First of all, the first point is the dates of Hawthorne. Dates are 1804 to 1864. Friends, dates are very important for us. Why? Because you can write it in your answers as well as we can understand the period of that particular writer. So that's why dates are very important for us. Next point, Hawthorne was the American famous novelist and short story writer. Okay, Hawthorne was the American writer. Okay, his famous novel The Scarlet Letter, published in 1850. His famous work or his famous novel is what? The Scarlet Letter. Remember that thing. The story, The Golden Touch, gives fame to Hawthorne among school children. Okay. The Golden Touch is the story of King Midas. The important point, The Golden Touch is the story of King Midas. Okay. Hawthorne is not the original writer of this story. Many people have written it, but Hawthorne approached the story in a unique way. Okay, remember that point. Simplicity is the hallmark of the story, and it concentrates on two aspects of human nature. It concentrates on two aspects of human nature. First one is greed, and second one is love. Greed means लालसा किंवा हाव in Marathi we can say. Okay. Next point, we all heard this story during our childhood. Many of you have definitely heard, we can say, this story during your childhood. Okay. Now let's see the characters of the story. There are major three characters in the story. Okay. First one is King Midas. And he is what? The father of Marigold, not Marigold. Its pronunciation is what? Marigold. Second one is Marigold. And of course, she is what? Daughter of King Midas. Okay. And last one, the stranger. He has supernatural powers, or we can say magical powers. Okay. His name was not mentioned in the story, so that's why we can say the stranger. Okay. King Midas is the main character of the story, so that's why now we are going to discuss some important points of only King Midas. Okay, let's start. King Midas was a greedy person. Greedy means लालसी और हाव असलेला व्यक्ती. Next, King Midas loved gold more than anything else. This point is very important. King Midas loved gold more than anything else. Okay. He liked his kingship because his crown was made of pure gold. Kingship means what? त्याला त्याचं राज्य करणं किंवा त्याला त्याचं राज्य आवडत होतं. Why? Because his crown was made of pure gold. Okay. He stored all his gold and treasure in his basement or underground room, or we can say storehouse. I repeat, he stored all his gold and treasure where? In his storehouse. Okay. He loved his daughter Marigold, no doubt. He loved his daughter Marigold, no doubt. But he loved gold more than anything else. Okay. He hoped that if he lived for 1000 years, so that he could compile or collect more and more gold and become the richest person in the world. Remember that point. This is very important point. Next point, his daughter was very dear to him. His daughter was very dear to him, but gold proved better attraction than even his daughter. Okay. The stranger gave Midas a boon. The stranger gave Midas a boon. Boon means what in Marathi we can say Vardhan or Ashirwad. What? The stranger gave Midas a boon that from next morning anything he touched would turn into gold. From next morning anything he touched would turn into gold. Okay, so remember also this point. When he got boon of golden touch, his joy has no boundaries. Means he was very happy at that time. But after some time, he recognized the actual problems. Okay. The King Midas likes music of golden coins rather than other music. Basically, we likes any song or any other musics. Okay, but King Midas likes what? Only music of coins. Okay, golden coins especially. Daily Midas goes to underground or basement room to count his gold and coins. Okay, daily he goes. Remember that point. Okay, now we are going to discuss moral of the story. Okay, this point is very important because in exams the question will come on that point. Never be greedy in life because the wish of being greedy does not give fruitful returns in the future. I repeat, never be greedy in life because the wish of being greedy does not give fruitful returns in the future. Okay, friends. Or next, you should not be greedy and appreciate what you already have, no matter how big or small it is. What? You should not be greedy and appreciate what you already have, no matter how big or small it is. Okay, friends. So, friends, this is our last point. There are total 15 objects who turned into gold when they were touched by Midas. You know, the stranger gave Midas a boon. What boon? That from next morning anything he touched would turn into gold. That boon. Okay. So with the help of that boon, Midas touched total 15 objects. Total 15 objects. Okay. Now we are going to see these objects by sequence. Okay. The first object, the bed sheet. Second, leg of bed. Next, curtain of window. Next, his own cloth. Next, spectacles. Next, brass handle of the door. Next, rose or we can say rose tree. Next, eggs. Next, coffee pot. Next, coffee into liquid gold. Coffee turn into liquid gold. Next, the fish. Next, bread. Next, butter. And next and very important, most important, his daughter Marigold. Next, a fly, means in Marathi mashi we can say. Okay, friends. So these points we have discussed, all these points. So, and last point, in the book the story start at the page number 114. Remember, after reading the whole story you can easily understand these points, these whole points. Okay, so first of all try to read the story from book. Okay, friends, thank you.